No game left gamers more revitalized than the latest installment in the Metroid franchise, Other M. Is it just me or is it colder in here? Some people even gone as far as say that Metroid Other M was one of the worst games of 2010. Really? Worse than Sonic Freeriders? The fights? Naughty Bear? Well, it's time to give this game a real look at. Here on Unboxed. The Metroid series has seen a major rebirth since the GameCube era. The Metroid Prime trilogy was, in my opinion, the greatest console FPS series of all time. That's right, I'm saying that the Metroid Prime trilogy was better than the Halo trilogy. Or rather, trilogy. Whatever. At E3 2009, a brand new Metroid game was announced right after they announced a fucking heart monitor. The game would be developed by Project M, which would be a collaboration between Nintendo and Team Ninja. That's right, that Team Ninja. And I just got an erection. Don't look at me like that. The game uses just the Wiimote. No nunchuck, no classic controller, just the Wiimote. The game starts off with an amazing opening sequence, recreating the spectacular ending to Super Metroid in glorious 480 SD. It's time like this I'm glad I just got those component cables for my Wii. From there, we meet what was I doing again? Oh right, game. And it appears that's not my Wiimote in my hand anymore. The story goes that Samus receives a distress call from a place called a bottle ship and runs into a group of Galactic Confederation soldiers, including her former commander, Anna Malkovich. Earlier in her life, Samus was a soldier in the Galactic Confederation army under Adam's order before deciding to leave to become a bounty hunter.
I understood well that chances were slim that I would ever find anyone that understood me like Adam. And yet, when the time came, I still left his side. I was so young. Young and naive.
I don't even know why she left. They obviously did it. I mean, come on, it's painfully obvious. I may just need to really get lit. Moving on. In all seriousness, Adam is like a father figure to Samus, hence her loyalty to him. The game is in 3D but controls like a 2D side-scroller. Once you get used to controlling with the D-pad, not the analog stick, you get used to it. Besides the basic jump, shoot, and morph 4 buttons, point the Wiimote at the screen and it turns to first-person sniper mode, a la Metroid Prime. Some people say the transition between first and third person using the way of the Wiimote is fiddly and immersive. I say that, you just don't play enough Wii games. Once you get used to it, the sniper mode is actually quite simple and feels like second nature after a while. But with that said, I still wouldn't have minded a classic controller option. Unlike in other Metroid games where health and ammo are left behind from downed enemies, this game has a different mechanic. Instead, you hold the Wiimote up and press A. This makes Samus concentrate and allow you to recharge her missiles and regain a certain amount of health when it's gone down to a certain point. One part that really annoys me, sometimes Samus stops and you're required to find something in first person and you can't continue until you find whatever the hell you're supposed to be looking for. This really drives down to something like a Where's Wally puzzle, only more tedious and annoying. I of course should now bring up one of the major parts of the game that features voices, including one for Samus.
Not even a fragment. None of the baby remained on me. I knew it to be true, but still couldn't help looking at my palm for a sign.
What the fuck is she doing? Talking like it's a fucking live journal? Okay, I'll admit this probably wasn't the perfect voice for Samus, But should that really change how the game was played?
Then of course is the other major point of this game. Instead of finding upgrades for your suits scattered around the map, you have to wait until Adam, your acting commanding officer, authorizes it.
People say this makes Samus look like a little girl and diminishes her character. Oh really? Does a little girl do this? Let the bodies hit the floor! 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 I think I know why all the people are pissed off about this game. Because it's the D word. You know. Different! Yeah, I know you Nintendo diehards hate difference. But really, is that such a bad thing? Remember when Metroid Prime was first announced, everyone got all pissy about how the fact that a first-person Metroid game would suck? Yeah, it certainly did suck. Ugh.
The game will last you 10 to 12 hours, which pales in comparison to the 40 plus hours I spent playing each of the 3 Prime games. However, you can play for much longer for those Metroid players just has to have 100% items collected. I should also mention after getting the ending credits, you unlock Theater Mode, which allows you to watch all the cutscenes together like a movie. Hey, as far as I'm concerned, this is probably the closest we will ever get to a Metroid movie. Before I wrap up this review though, I just want to bring up one little thing I noticed. Now, doesn't that remind you of something?
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
So that was Metroid Other M. Is it the worst game of 2010? Hell no! Is it the worst Metroid game though? I don't know, I mean it's very hard to compare against the excellence that was the Prime trilogy. But still, Other M is a really good game and I would love to see some more from Project M. So with that, I'm Enigma, and thank you all for watching. And to all the people who don't like my hair, go to hell.
You and the Washington Redskins just won the Super Bowl. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to Reviewtopia!
I'm going to Reviewtopia!
We're going to Reviewtopia!
Well, very excited to see you there, Big Ben. Just hope you keep it in your pants, okay? Hey everybody, I'm Muse, representing Reviewtopia. Our original idea was for all of us to get all our money together and buy ad time during the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, we came about $15 short, give or take, but hey, at least we tried, right? Everyone's been asking me lately, hey Muse, what the fuck is up with this Reviewtopia shit? I'm seeing it all over the place, everyone's talking about it, the internet is literally abuzz! What is Reviewtopia? Well, I am officially here to tell you that Reviewtopia will be the merger between the Geek Fighters and Extreme Network Online. So finally, you can see all your favorite reviewers in one place. Music, movies, animes, mangas, comic books, wrestling, video games, everything on one website. So I cordially invite you to rethink reviews at Reviewtopia, launching March 1st. In the meantime, you can subscribe to Reviewtopia on YouTube or follow us on Twitter.